Look at my head. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. All right, so what's up, Letitia? What up, McGoods? What up, Little Pug? What up, Emilio? And I got in here early today. What up, Linux? What's up, Victorious? How's everybody doing today? What's up, Gregory, Reno, Biz? Yeah, I got in here a little early today. We might be ending a little early. I got to shave today, by the way, because tomorrow we might be seeing Bum Bunny. So I got to shave today. Get all this stubborn shit off the face. It is what it is. What up, Sarah Love, Tim Tyler, Brandy? How you doing today, baby girl? What's up, T Blaze? How you doing? Money Boy Films. Hey, T Blaze, what city you in? What's up, Alex Fuentes? See, I know you told me to shave, all right, but I don't be wanting to shave because I don't be wanting to get fucked up bumps all over my face. And if you shave too often, your hair starts growing. You could get ingrown hairs. And you have all them fucked up bumps on your face, and your face got all them black spots and everything. So I just prefer not to shave all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, my skin ain't built for that. Also, for everybody that don't know, every time you run a razor over your skin, you're actually damaging it. What's up, Ryan B? What's up, Jaquita? What up, Tony Holland? Petty Tube. What's up? I seen Petty Tube. Yo, what up, Petty Tube? Okay. What's up, Steve? We got some funny shit I want to talk about today. I want to talk about that fucking Soulja Boy shit. I want to talk about mentoring and why mentoring is so important, and why especially in this day and age that we live in, where we have a lot of separated families or families that don't have both parents, while we should be trying to get our children into programs with professional mentors. Most of the, big celebrities have had professional mentors. You sometimes hear Denzel Washington talking about it. What's up, Savage? What's up, the coolest bully? What's up, Tanula? What's up, Jasmine Ball? What's up, Trey? I think I missed somebody. What up, Mum Ra? Mum Ra. Yes. Yes. The ever living. That's dope. What's up, JB Cat? We Easy. Jennifer McCarthy. Yeah, but I want to discuss mentoring and how we should be getting our kids into mentoring. It's very important. I think that the city should they have social services, right? Why doesn't social services also have a mentoring program for the children that's inside of social services? Like this is just something that to me makes sense. What's up, Kashonda Brown, Big Dev? What's up, Big Dev? What's up, Keith Hawkins, Mike Hurd, Vix? Yeah, I think that we should start actually pushing for this and speaking to our. I mean, obviously they got to find the money from somewhere. Don't get it wrong, but what's up, Anthony Murray, Don Pullums? But we need to start speaking to our local politicians. We need to start speaking to our local politicians. What's up, Miguel? Top of the morning, my brother. What's up, Sean Powell? Because we need mentoring programs put in place for our children. Like, even people that has two parents in their household. We could only teach our children what we know. Let's say that we have somebody who is a professional mentor. It would then be, their job to be able to better direct our children into lines of business or lines of a career, which will be, because that's really what your local in the schools what your guidance counselor is supposed to be doing. But that's not the work that guidance counselors do anymore. When I was in school, that was really what guidance counselors did. Guidance counselors are supposed to be your mentor. But when you have a guidance counselor and they have, I don't know, 400, 500 students that they have to be looking over, and those students change over a certain amount of time, they really don't have that ability to spend that time with that child. But if you have professional mentors, then that could be somewhere where the kid goes at an after school program that also helps save money for the, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I would much rather prefer to, instead of paying for a daycare, to be able to send my children to like a professional, or send kids to like a professional mentorship where the government pays a certain portion of the wages of the mentor, and I have to come out of pocket some because I'm already spending for I'm already paying for a daycare. So that's what we need to be trying to do. Like, to be honest with you, if you look at most of the biggest celebrities, what's up, Boogie Down? If you look at most of the biggest celebrities, they have all had mentors. Like, this is not me just like talking shit. My particular life was, it's like sometimes we got people with a lot of talent, a lot of skill. They have a high ceiling, but they don't have the direction to push. They don't have anybody to push them in that direction that can help them maximize their efforts. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes the absence of somebody of that motivational, of that motivation, sometimes the absence of that influence can cause for somebody to, backslide or digress rather than progress and move forward in life. Hold on one second. Okay, so y'all already know I'm like full disclosure motherfucker. So I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. I have this face stuff that I use to help keep dry skin off my face and stuff like that, right? And it has like these little white things in it. So I can't never tell if that's my gray hair sometimes, or if I still got the fucking shit on my face and I didn't clean the shit out of my beard enough. So yeah. Anyway, so it's you good, Robin. Robin's the best. You good, Robin. The ads are good. I wish I had more ads. Ads put money in my pocket. I wish they made all of y'all see an ad every 3 minutes. I'd stop every 3 minutes. If I could press a button, that's what YouTube needs to add. They need to add the ability for when you're live streaming to send everybody to an ad once every like 10 minutes. So that I could send you to a fucking ad, and then the person could go to the bathroom, or they could send somebody to an ad and they could go, get stuff to come back. You understand what I'm saying? That's what YouTube needs to add. The ability for a live streamer to send their audience to an ad. Well, yeah, because some of y'all have that thing that y'all don't get sent to ads. I'm just an idea guy. Like, if I ever, let's say, like at some point or another, somebody like a bigger entity picks me up or whatever, I'm an idea guy. Like, every job I've ever worked at, I get promotions because I come in and I have ideas. And usually people are standing around after I say my idea, like, you know what, that's a pretty good idea. I might have a couple ideas where people be like, that's just not logistically possible. But I have ideas where people be like, you know what? This guy is on to something. So I almost always get promotions. That's a fact. I'm not even fucking around. The only jobs I don't usually get promotions at is when I already get hired into management, and then somebody got to leave in order for me to go up. But it is what it is. What up, Rap Tabs? What's up, Lambo? Shout out the Punch. I want to get into the whole Soulja Boy bullshit. But give me a minute. And I want to get into what DMX said about R. Kelly and why that's significant. I don't think people understand why that's significant. But one of the first things I want to lead off into is a lot of people don't know this, and this is why I wanted to talk about mentorships today. A lot of these athletes, they get mentored. They don't just come up. I need to work harder, Lambo. I need to work harder. I've been busy doing some bullshit and going through some personal shit of my own, but I need to work harder. It is what it is. I need to work harder. And to be perfectly honest with you, I had like 3 or 4 things planned, and then an opportunity almost came. So I backed out of a couple of engagements, and the opportunity didn't come the way that it should have. So that's why it's been really light lately. But we should be picking up late. Who wants me to follow this Soulja Boy story? Show of hands. Who want me to follow the Soulja Boy events? Because y'all know how we do over here. This is a democracy. No, I'm positive. What up, Gooch? What up, Zach? Shout out to Seattle. No one wants me to follow this Soulja Boy bullshit? Okay, there go one. Nah, okay, fuck it. Fuck Soulja Boy. But we will talk about him today because that's a funny nigga. Soulja Boy is getting the highest. There's probably nobody getting higher than Soulja Boy right now. But, all right, so I'll go right into Soulja Boy. This bullshit, I get this out of the way since we're talking about it. Y'all do know what Soulja Boy is trying to do, right? Does anybody here know what Soulja Boy is trying to do before we go any further? I like to be interactive. Anybody here know what Soulja Boy is trying to do? If anybody's watching this, please have the chats open. Whenever y'all watch this, whenever y'all watch this channel, you need to have the chat open if you're watching it later. All right, so okay, so a couple of y'all have the basic. There you go, Zoe. Zoe is smack dab 100% on it. Sean Powell. I don't know who thought about it first, but he's basically trying to replace 6ix9ine. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to replace 6ix9ine. If you listen to the rant that he had went on, he went on a whole. He always goes on rant, so that's not fair. So he goes on a rant, and in the rant he says, "I'll talk about the studio visit in one moment. Just don't let me forget, Jasmine." In the rant, he goes on and he says, "Yo, I'll fight any of you rap niggas one-on-one." Get it? The nigga want to live to another day. This nigga's ready to take an ass whooping. And just so we could be clear on this, I absolutely believe that if one of them niggas call Soulja Boy out, he'll probably be ready to go, throw hands with him. As long as it's not somebody like a 50 Cent or a fucking, somebody that's going to absolutely fucking demolish him. But what would have even been smarter if Soulja Boy, behind the scenes, would have already had somebody that they talked to. So it was like, yo, I'm going to go call everybody out. If you want to come and get this clout with me, because he clout chasing like a mug right now. If you want to come get this clout with me after I call everybody out, you call me out. Then we beef for a couple of months, and then we set the shit up, and then we go squab somewhere. You feel me? Now that's the win for Soulja Boy. That would be the win for Soulja Boy. Yeah, no. Let's be perfectly honest. Soulja Boy was doing this before 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine just had somebody show him how to master the algorithm. That's what happened. That's what happened. Everybody need to give DJ Academics his props. Shout out to DJ Academics. Everybody need to give DJ Academics his respect. And for everybody that think I don't like that guy, I don't dislike DJ Academics at all. I could not like the shit you do, but still respect, you know, your platform. You understand what I'm saying? I respect the nigga platform. I don't dislike him. You understand what I'm saying? What the fuck do I gotta dislike? He never did nothing to me. He probably do some shit that I'd be like, come on, man, that's questionable. He does a lot of that shit, but he hustle. You understand what I'm saying? He always on his grind. You know what I'm saying? It's just that people think I don't like him. Yeah, I think he be bugging too, nigga. I think DJ Act be bugging. Yeah. But, you know, that's his brand. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I look at it a little bit different because I understand Brandon, and that's DJ Academic's brand. I mean, do I want to see him, you know, pick up the shit back with Star? Yeah, I want to see him go back as Star, but he knows that he can't win that fight. So the nigga's like, fuck that shit. I'm going home. No, he can't win that fight with Star. Shout out to Star. No, he can't win that fight. I know for a fact that if he was able to get into an argument with somebody that was high enough so he's not giving somebody a lot of clout, and at the same time that he can win that fight, he'll go against him even if it's a dude. He's just not going to win the fight with Star. That's a wrap. Star's going to eviscerate him. Not for nothing. This nigga like, come on, man. Star came with all the receipts. And there's no telling what else Star got left. There's no fucking telling. Just leave Star alone. Let Star do what he do. He should have never mentioned Star, even if... Okay, so real quick for everybody that don't know, he didn't really mention Star. I mean, Star didn't really mention him. I think somebody asked him a question or some shit, or it came up in conversation. Like, there's a difference between... What up, Rio? There's a difference between me saying something just to be disrespectful to you and me being in a conversation with somebody or talking about something and then you come up, but it's not in the best light. Like, there's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there is a difference. If we're just having a conversation and you come up and I just don't mention you in the best light because that's my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? That's one thing. If you come up and I'm just hating on you just to be hating, then yeah, get that nigga. If we're not even talking about you and then I just bring you up and I'll be like, yo, this SOB, yeah, get that. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't believe that's what happened. I believe that there was a conversation. In the conversation, he spoke on academics and he felt what he said about academics was pertinent to the conversation. Academics could have just ignored that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But he didn't, because the internet. You understand what I'm saying? You say something about somebody, they coming at you. Everybody's going to know somebody talked about you. People are going to think about it. People come in here and tell me that some other channel is talking trash about me. I don't even mention the other channel. Then they go to the other channel and tell the other channel I'm talking trash about them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. The simple act of beefing with niggas fucks up your algorithm. People don't understand that. Mountain Rain in here? What up, Mountain Rain? What up, Karen Brown? Cal P? If I don't be saying what's up to some of y'all sometime, it's just because when I glance, I could see the names I recognize. So y'all need to talk more, and then I'll recognize your name more. If you're not here dead in the morning. What's up, Love and Lock Life? Soul Joker. Yeah, so nah, I don't. When you see the way that shit could negatively affect you, you'll stop loving it. You gotta understand. Think about most of these dudes that's on here beefing with people all the time. They're not making no money. No disrespect to them. Shout out to them. But most of these dudes. Oh, what's up, John Martinez? Most of these dudes that's on here just beefing with people all the time unnecessarily, they're not making no money. Because anytime you're beefing with somebody, Somebody could come flag your jump off and say that it's like hate speech or something like that. Anytime you beefing with anybody, you understand what I'm saying? There's actually people that like Blueface, and that Tatiana song is doing numbers. So yeah, he deserved a timeout. I don't like Blueface, so I mean, you could make money off of the beefing. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me confused, but we don't make music. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you make music and you doing that shit to draw traffic is one thing. The videos it's I don't know. Most of the people I know that's doing it ain't making no money, and you could tell because they views is down. Like YouTube's hiding their videos. The people that's not beefing, their views are going up. Subdamo. Shout out to Zeke. Shout out to Punch. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the A Boogie tape? I don't know what you're talking about, John Martinez. All right, so let's keep it moving. So for everybody that don't know, DMX was supposed to do a song with R. Kelly. Did DMX and R. Kelly actually do the song? Does anybody know if DMX and R. Kelly did the song? Anybody know about a DMX and R. Kelly song? Okay, the song didn't come out. All right. So, and the funny thing about this is old news to me. But recently, I think where did I see that at? I like giving people their proper due and respect. And I fuck with this channel. Nobody beefs with them. They don't beef with nobody. Nobody's trying to stop their money. You gotta understand, when you're busy minding your business, making videos, and somebody just come in and they start beefing with you for no reason, it's because they're trying to stop your money. They're trying to fuck your channel up. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times you'll have a channel that they're doing good, and they got like a friend of a channel that that channel's not doing that good, and they'll try to convince that channel that's not doing that good to beef with a channel that they think is on their heels, or a channel that's doing better than them, because they're trying to steal from that channel. But they can't directly beef with the nigga, so they can't directly steal from that channel. So they'll get some channel that, you know what I'm saying, don't make that much money to come beef with you so they can fuck you up. You understand what I'm saying? I get rid of admins for going to other people's channels and starting beef. I get rid of admins for going to other people's channel and trying to bring people over here for me to call up and do shit like that. Don't do that. Let everybody do their own thing. Now, A Boogie's dope. That's a fact. Well, they got a new Spider-Man trailer that came out. Yeah. Let me see the video real quick, because I definitely want to shout these dudes out. So I fuck with them. Hip Hop News Uncensored. So Hip Hop News Uncensored dropped something, but I've been knew about this because I don't know if I heard this particular interview or if it was a different interview. But DMX basically said that he was doing a song with R. Kelly, and when he went to go try to talk to R. Kelly, he could never get to the room R. Kelly was in. Now hold on, let's stop for a minute. Yo, remember when Keisha Cole was saying that nobody was allowed to be on the set with R. Kelly? Yes, this is old. That's what I'm talking about. But we bringing it back up because of the whole R. Kelly situation. When Keisha Cole was talking about nobody was able to be on the set with R. Kelly, nobody was able to go see R. Kelly like before performances. Nobody was able to be around R. Kelly. Remember that? Remember when Keisha Cole was saying that? All right, so take that into consideration when I tell you what I'm about to tell you. For everybody that don't know. So DMX is supposed to be doing a song with R. Kelly, but DMX is on a totally different floor than R. Kelly. R. Kelly isn't even allowing DMX to be on the same floor as him. When DMX actually goes down and try to speak to R. Kelly cracks the door. He doesn't even open the door the whole way, and he's talking to him through the door. DMX said he's doing that because he had a minor in the room with him. Neo said the same thing, right? R. Kelly has a problem. Now, when this R. Kelly DMX thing happened, that was in the 90s. When this Keisha Cole thing happened, that was only a couple of years ago. So that just goes to tell you, everybody is mad at R. Kelly, and they should be. The man has a problem. But why aren't people mad at these individuals that's allowing him to live this lifestyle? Why aren't people mad at these individuals that's allowing R. Kelly, giving him access to these children? I still think parents need to be getting locked up. I think, and this is just the way I think. I think that if it's found out that a child is getting touched or molested by an individual, and a parent hasn't done everything that they should be doing to make sure that that child is not in that situation, they're allowing for that situation to happen, I think parents should be held responsible. Straight up responsible with jail time. Once that starts happening, that will stop happening. I think once the courts say, there's no way that we could reasonably believe that you did not know that this child was being molested by that man or by that woman. There's no way we could reasonably believe this. We're holding you partially responsible, and in thus, you are going to spend some time behind bars. Stop, John Jay. Nobody has a tape of Blueface with Homegirl. It's all a lie. They never even met. Blueface said they never even met. Blueface hasn't even been over here to the East Coast in a minute, I don't think. So please stop. Please stop, John Martinez. Please stop, John Martinez. That's whack 100. He's just trying to get people to do videos on him and troll. Yes, he's just trying to get people to do videos on him and troll. And besides that, we don't do that here without facts. That's why we're not talking about the shoddy alleged Sarah situation. We don't throw dirt on females' names. You are right. Too many powerful pedophiles in the world, and I'm sorry to hear that happened to you, Diana Godstroke. I think that people should be held responsible. I think the fact that parents aren't being held responsible, that's allowing for these parents that know that these things are happening to get away with it. I think that lots of times children don't want to speak to people outside the family about it because they feel like they're going to be taken and put into an orphanage or something like that. Or do orphanages still exist? A foster home or something like that. And the children are scared to be taken away from their family. So they endure the punishment. They endure the humiliation. I think people need to start getting put in jail, period. You start putting some parents in jail, this shit will stop. I'm right off the rip, I'm telling you, this shit will stop. Sorry to hear that happened, Diana. Absolutely, Kashana. The people on his team absolutely needs to be. Everybody needs to be held responsible. That's my point. But the first and foremost is the person committing the crime and the people that are putting their children in harm's way. I have no idea what you're talking about, Brenda. Or they get threatened to harm someone if they talk. Oh, yes, that happens also. And they're children. So children are going to believe anything. Yes, that also happens. Morning, Jonathan. I have no idea what you're talking about, Will T. What's up, Rhonda Destiny? Um, and that's just my opinion on it. I think that too often we have these individuals that rape, whether it's a grown person, whether it's a child, and they get away with it. And they don't get away with it because, you know, they're getting away with it. They're getting away with it because other people are helping to cover it up. That's how they're getting away with it. That's how they're getting away with it. If I committed a, if I robbed a bank and you helped me get away with robbing the bank and the police found out you helped me get it away with robbing the bank, we're all going to jail. I don't understand why it's not the same when we're dealing with people who are harming our children. Good morning, Jay Zimmer. Shout out to Meek Mills. Brian Spites, please explain conspiracy. Good point, Will T. But also, you got to remember, a lot of people didn't necessarily believe at that time, and even more people didn't think it was a big deal because we were still in a state of mind where we blamed the victim. You got to understand, a lot of the 80s and 90s had to deal with blaming the victim. You know, just recently we've gotten to a place in our society where we don't blame the victim as much, but victims still get blamed. So I wasn't big on that song anyway, but yeah, we'll all be in conspiracy if we knew what was going on. Brian Spikes, you have to write more concise sentences as far as in comparison with the first one that you put up. But yeah, you're absolutely correct. So I want to know, yes, R. Kelly is grooming his women. So I went to the studio. Hold on, Jasmine. God dang it, we in the middle of a really conversation right now. Hold on, don't let me forget though. I'm gonna get to it before I call Zeke. I did forget though, so thanks for reminding me. I did forget. Um, Now you good because I actually did forget. Yeah, so yeah, you got to understand we lived in a day and age where back in the 90s, in the 80s, where we, you know, the victim was often blamed. I don't blame the victims. Let's just be clear on that. But we did live in a time where often the victims were blamed. You understand what I'm saying? It was just a different time. I don't know how to explain it. What up, Chips? Where the only time the victims were actually believed was when it was like it had the situation had to be so terrible. It had to be like so terrible. Like there had to be like an overt abuse, like physical whoop beating. Like it had to be ridiculously obvious for a victim to just come out and say that she did that she was abused, and you know, action be taken. And a lot of times people forget. Anybody remember Tawana Brawley? What up, OVO? Anybody remember Tawana Brawley? Anyway, Tawana Brawley was a young black girl. I believe it was even in the early 90s or the late 80s that was found in a trash can, right? And when she got found in a trash can, she actually claimed that there was that the police, a whole bunch of lieutenants and everything like that, had like kidnapped her and raped her or something like that. And after they kidnapped her and they raped her, they threw it in the trash can. And it was a big long thing. And that's actually the only time that I can remember that Reverend Al Sharpton had gotten involved in something that it turned out to be absolutely false, or that we believe it to be absolutely false. And I think that that actually tarnished his name and hurt him, hurt his credibility. He was going hard for that girl. Yeah, she almost caused a race war. That's a fact. Yeah, it was like the whole scene that they created was just it was incredibly disturbing. So you have to remember, there was a time where um unless things were overt, we just didn't believe it. We blamed the victim. And then on top of that, you have people like Tawana Brawley coming out who actually didn't get, as far as we know, didn't get raped. And then they're coming out saying that they got raped. And then on top of that, they're blaming the police force. And this was around the same time. This wasn't long after Larry Davis situation. So you have to understand, in New York City, I went to school with Larry Davis's niece, by the way. That all that where they caught him at, where they caught Larry Davis at, where Larry Davis was arrested at, I believe they caught him in the projects at 183rd, like in Webster Ave over there. That's next to where I lived. I lived in walking distance. I lived not even a 5-minute walk. Yes, victims are still being blamed. You're 100% correct. No, I believe they were trying to start a race war. That's a fact. I was doing the Larry Davis video at one point, but I was supposed to meet up with some people and get some good interviews on it, and everything fell through. So hopefully I'll be able to do that this summer when it gets warmer, so I could go to locations and we could speak about yes, he got killed in jail. Where I could go to locations and we could really like speak about the Larry Davis situation. And then shortly after, pray for BBN. Why are we praying for BBN, little Mexican? You are just another troll threatening my life. My life, you have no idea how often my life gets threatened. Oh, because I'm too woke. Oh, pardon me. Why did Petty get banned? Why did Petty get timed out? Let's see why Petty got time him out. You don't tell us who to time out, Petty. And I want Emma kicked all the way out, please. Can we kick Emma all the way out? You don't come in here and put up fucking links. I want Emma all the way out, all the way to the door. You don't come in here and you put up links. We don't even know you. You could be sending anybody to anything. Get out of here. No, we want them hidden. Why did you re-hide them, Boogie? Nobody else do it. Boogie, re-hide Emma. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, you can't do that. I just be wanting to know exactly what people are talking about. That's all. You good? Just so people can know, when you come into the comments and complain, I don't understand why somebody would complain. So when I see people come to the comments and complain, I just hide them from the channel because I'm helping you. When you come to the channel, when you complain about something, I'm helping you not be upset in your life if you just get hidden and you can't see the channel anymore. So I'm doing you a benefit. So people complain about that. Like, that don't make no sense. People come, they complain about the content, and then they also, after they complain about the content, they complain they get blocked. That shit don't make no sense. What kind of sense does that make? You're going to complain about the content, and then when I say, okay, oh, you don't like the content, not a problem, I'm going to, make sure that you don't have to be, deluged with any more of the content on your timeline. So let me just block you so I could save you all the heartache and the eye ache and the brain ache. And then after I block people, they go to other channels and they complain about how they got blocked. Understand, niggas? I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't understand none of this. No, yeah. He was killed in jail. I actually know somebody that was locked up with him that knows the entire situation, but they don't really want to speak on it too much. So I might just, I wanted to get them to interview on it. I don't know if I could get them. I wanted to get them an interview. I wanted to interview them on it, to be honest with you. But I don't know if they're going to do an interview the way. Shout out to Mountain Rain with the donation. I don't know if they're going to do an interview. She buys me lunch like 3 times a week. We love Mountain Rain. I don't know if they want to do the interview. Maybe we do a call-in with them. They're at work right now, so I can't call them up right now. I do an interview with Billy Otto, but if he's just going to come on to just talk shit about Snow Billy, it's a waste of time. But I would absolutely do a video interview with Billy Otto. I asked him. He told me he was doing an interview with Diamonds Live. I said, respect. I respect Diamonds Live's platform. I respect everybody's platform, damn near. Everybody that's doing it right. These niggas that's out here just beefing with niggas for no reason, I don't respect that. Niggas that's beefing, but they got a reason, I respect that. Niggas just out here trying to make their money, I respect that. But I respect Diamonds Live platform. No, I don't even watch his channel no more. But, you know, I respect his platform for what I knew it to be. Billy Otto said that he had an interview with Diamonds Live, so I didn't ask him when I asked him for an interview. So I just left it alone after that. You know how to get in contact with me. That nigga literally has my phone number. Y'all be surprised. I got a lot of motherfuckers' phone numbers though. Like I could contact a lot of people like at will. That's a fact. I'm not a nag nigga, and you know what I'm saying. Like I want to work. We could do stuff together, but at the same time, like I'm not gonna make your life hell. Me like, yo, let me get an interview. Let me get an interview. Let me get. I'm not a thirsty nigga either. I'm not a thirsty one either. Like I'd interview Soulja Boy. That would probably be the most hilarious interview because I know for a fact I could ask him some insane questions and he's gonna give some even more insane answer. Me and Soulja Boy would break the internet. Me and Soulja Boy would break the internet. If Soulja Boy really want to get his clout up, hit me. We will do a fucking interview. We will break the fucking internet. Because I know what kind of questions to ask a motherfucker. And I just know how to respond back. We will break the internet, yo. A day. We have YouTube Shaker for a week, nigga. Part of our language. We have YouTube Shaker for a week. Me and Soulja Boy? Yo, hold on. Give me 1 second. My fault, y'all. Yeah, if Soulja Boy gave me an interview, if Soulja Boy gave me an interview, I don't know. Matter of fact, let me not do a Soulja Boy interview because he gonna have niggas coming for him after he do an interview with me. That's a fact. Because I'm gonna ask him some dope ass questions. That nigga gonna answer. That nigga gonna answer. See, because you gotta understand. All right, so this is the reason. Okay, so When you know a lot of shit about something that other people don't know, you know how to frame and ask a fucking question to get the appropriate answer out of a person that could either and give them the opportunity to either I don't. Ah man, Soulja Boy give me a fucking interview. Niggas on YouTube is oh man, everybody gonna be mad. Oh, the rappers is gonna be mad. The rappers are gonna be pissed. Not at me. I'm just saying in general. The rappers are gonna be pissed. Other YouTube content creators, them niggas is gonna be pissed. We might get on TV, literal TV, like literally on TV. We might get on TV. We would get on TV. I'm telling you, we'll get on TV. No, I'm not talking about that. I don't know how good this show is or isn't on TV. Soulja Boy, see, Soulja Boy will do almost anything. So they're gonna put him on TV. I don't even know what the damn show is about, but he'll do almost anything. So they're gonna put him on TV. The nigga Soulja Boy says almost anything. You understand what I'm saying? What's up, respect? Shout out to Soulja Boy. That nigga will not let his name die. It's a funny dude. All right, so let me tell y'all about when I went to the studio the other day, right? So in New York City, they have a studio downtown for YouTube content creators, and they give you almost everything that you would need to be able to put on a production. So I had to go down there, I had to fill out some paperwork online, and right now I'm waiting for them to get back to me. Right now I'm waiting for them to get back to me. So when they get back to me, I think I passed everything, so I'm gonna be able to do it. We got to get our subs up now. Now it's important to get our subs up. I never really think about subs. If y'all really, if y'all even watch the videos, I think only like all the way at the end, I say subscribe. But other than that, I don't really ever talk about people subscribing to the channel anymore. I don't even put the words on the screen. Remember how I used to have the words on the screen that said like, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe? I don't even put the subscribe on the screen anymore. I don't even do none of that no more. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do none of that no more. So I just hid the subs because I'm tired of people coming and trying to beef with me all the time. That's why the subs are hid. So people don't know whether it's worth their while to beef with me or not. So I don't want to beef. I think he's smoking krills. You wrote right now, really Billy is from the 90s. See, like this guy says, bro, get to the point. I'm like, I don't know. Should I just ban the guy? Like, you know, if you really don't enjoy the content, and ain't I doing you a favor by blocking you? Like, I'm not even being a dick at this point. I'm saying if somebody doesn't like the content on the channel, I'm thinking I'm doing you a favor by blocking you, because then you don't got to worry about seeing some shit you don't like. I mean, that's my logic. I don't understand anybody else's logic on the matter. We spoke about the mentoring dead in the beginning, Queen. Right now, we've basically moved on. See how Queen just said she would like to hear about the mentoring? You have to go back to the beginning of the video. Remember how Queen just said, and there's nothing wrong with saying you would like to, you know, hear something about something, Queen. I talked about it for like, what, 20 minutes? We talked about mentoring for about 20 minutes, right? What up, Tiffany Thompson? The trolls are literally emailing me, though. That's a fact. But that's why the first 10 minutes of the video, I'm just talking, that's my monologue. And people get upset and they say, why am I saying hi to everybody? Why am I just talking about nothing? I'm not getting to the topic for the first 10 minutes of the video. That's because I'm trying to give people an opportunity to get in here, especially since I know sometimes the notifications aren't sent out because nobody hits the like. Like if y'all came in and hit the like immediately, more notifications will go out. Like right now, we got 38 people in here. It says with 75 likes, right? So now let's say we get those likes up to like 100, 110 right now. They're gonna send out more notifications so more people could come in. You understand what I'm saying? Like you know how on IG, if you hit the like button and do a lot of hearts you can get top live, because what's going to happen is they're going to start telling more people that your live is open because it's lit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I be like, yo, could y'all hit the like button? And then nobody want to hit the like button. So I just be like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't have the whole entire video me explaining this every single time I have a live. Some people are just not going to hit the like button. It is what it is. I live with it. But for everybody that complains, or not complains, that's not fair. For everybody that, you know, lets me know that you didn't get a notification, are you hitting the like button when you come in? Because there's a lot of people that's constantly talking about how they don't get notifications, but the notifications are never up. I mean, the likes are never up. So look, y'all started hitting the like button. Look, people just started coming in now. More people start coming in. Start hitting the like button. Good morning, C Loco. I mean, that could be it. I'm not 100% sure. That person could have just been time for them to come in. So, well, KD. What up, Nicole Woolley? You understand what I'm saying? I believe that's how that works. Shout out to Bronx Bomber with the donation. I do what I do when my students say something dumb. Okay. Let's get Zeke up in here. What's up, Sharice? Y'all hit the like button. It's sending out notifications. What up, Sam Dubs? Well, I hit the like buttons. The likes went up. It started sending out fucking notifications. I mean, I be knowing that. I be looking at the likes and I be seeing the likes low, but it don't make sense for me to say that every single time. It don't make sense. Look, this guy, get to the point. You found, look at this genius. Look at this genius right here. I found like Funk Master Flex. Look at that genius. Genius. What am I doing again? Zeke. Y'all got a part of me. I be thinking like a lot of different things at the same time. Wait, why did you time him out? Hey, yo, Zeke, why you timed out common sense?
Huh?
Why you timed out common sense?
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
That was an accident.
It was an accident?
Well, accident. Oh, man, it's an accident. You could have joined top of the morning. My bad. That was a total accident.
All right. Not for nothing. I time people out by accident on the phone, so what happens. What's up? How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing okay. A little tired, but yeah. I'm definitely on it. I was checking. I was listening to information he's putting out there today, which is good, man. That mentoring stuff is you'd be surprised who mentored a lot of these stars. They will be surprised, and you know, sometimes the youth do need some positive role models, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd be surprised, man. When another man takes his child to another man to teach his child the game of the fundamentals of basketball, that's real. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about what you're speaking about, my brother.
With Kobe Bryant. A lot of people don't know that Kobe Bryant philosophy of basketball came out of Harlem. His father would bring Kobe to Harlem to talk to one of the great street ball players, not an NBA player, but a street ball legend.
Hammond. I forgot his first name, but Hammond. He used to
Joe
be at the
Hammond,
Rucker.
yeah.
Joe Hammond? Was it Joe Hammond?
I think it's Joe Hammond.
And we got this information from
Pee Wee Kirkland.
Pee Wee Kirkland, who we might be interviewing soon.
He said, "Yo," and you think about it, when you look at Kobe's style of basketball, that was that Rucker Park aggressive 5 positions in one. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. He said, "Yo," he got Kobe Pops to bring Kobe uptown, and that was his mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like he was taking the fundamentals of that at that time of the game, and he stuck with that, and boom, Kobe's one of the greatest that ever played the NBA. Mind you, Joe Hammond was in the street. He was a basketball player, but he was in the street. So that takes a lot for another man that was probably doing the right thing, which is Kobe Pops, to bring his son to a street ball legend. Yo, I want you to teach my son the fundamentals of this game. That means Pops must have admired Mr. Hammond. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's deep, man. So, but and you see how it worked for Kobe though on that basketball court. And I sat back and said, I was watching something. I said, you know what? Kobe did play a different style of basketball.
Happy birthday. Today's Martin Luther King's birthday.
Yeah.
Shout out to Martin Luther
King. Yeah.
Happy birthday to that man. Great man.
Happy birthday. Yes.
I thought it was on Monday. Oh no, we celebrated on the first Monday after his birthday because it's a Monday.
Next Monday.
But today's the actual birthday. Copy.
With Soulja Boy smart, man. He trying to replace the 6ix9ine thing, but he really blew up off the internet. If you think about it, he knows what to do, what to say, how to get the people to react. He's one of the first YouTube superstars, right?
That's a fact.
And in the
watch me crank it, watch me, whoa, yeah.
Yeah. I believe at that time he became a Google superstar because you know what I'm saying? All that MySpace, Google, YouTube all blew up around the same time. So he knows what to say because to get the reaction that he's got, where everybody talks about him and he's just the talk of the town and he's just taking off what 6ix9ine took off at. You know what I'm saying?
But let's not be confused. He was 6ix9ine before 6ix9ine.
Yes, sir. He was. He definitely was. Definitely was. He might even be getting a check from you too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's how he stays.
He's one of their first superstars. Yeah, huh?
Yeah, that's probably why he stays with opportunities. Because YouTube know investing in him, he's gonna do some wild shit. They're gonna make money.
Yeah, make money. I bet you he don't get demonetized. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much foolishness he put out there, because he's good. In that he's good. For some reason, he's good. He's one. He's one of the better technology rappers.
That's a fact. Shout out to Tiffany Thompson with the donation. She says shout out to BBN.
That's a shout out. It's like A Boogie. A Boogie got the #1 album, 58,000. I guess sales. Physical copies he sold 803. So that goes to show that technology is taking over. When you can sell 803 physical records album, you know what I'm saying, and you still be #1. When back in the days, 803 then you might have got locked up by the label.
They robbing them.
Yeah, so that streaming is serious, and I think people that's paying attention to it is just going to benefit. Like, you know, Soulja Boy ain't stupid. You know, so he made, like I said, he made his money when physical copies still mattered. Now he see the streaming thing, and he trying to find a way in.
Yeah.
So you know,
enjoy your day, Mountain Rain.
The best way to do is become the old. Be the same guy you was, but act like this new guy that's fucking blue. Like,
yeah.
When I found out that they said 6ix9ine is like one of the first artists. So like he's one of the major artists that got most sales on Spotify. I'm like, what? So somebody was getting that check. His brand was getting a check. You see what I'm saying? His brand was definitely getting a check. Yeah, I gotta definitely salute that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely took advantage of the streaming shit. And that's how you win, man. Now this is how you're gonna win. Everything is streaming, everything is media. And you just gotta be smart. What I'm gonna say is that so Soulja Boy's back at it. DMX, I really didn't catch too much, but I guess DMX said something about R. Kelly.
Yeah, so and DMX, want me to repeat it real quick?
Yes.
So DMX was supposed to do a song with R. Kelly. They actually did the song. DMX laid his track. R. Kelly didn't want to do the song with him because after DMX laid his verse and he didn't say R. Kelly's name, he was like, yo, I don't want to. He said some other niggas' names. He was like, yo, I don't want to be on a song with him because he didn't say my name. Now, with that being said, everybody that does a song with R. Kelly actually says R. Kelly's name, don't they?
Yeah.
I think everyone that does a song with R. Kelly says his name. So that might be a thing that R. Kelly won't do a song with you unless you say his name. That might be a fucking thing. Anyway, when he went to go speak to R. Kelly, because R. Kelly had his recording studio on a different floor. When he went to go speak to R. Kelly wouldn't open the door. He just had the door cracked. And DMX is saying the reason why he didn't want to open the door and he only had the door cracked was because he had a minor in there with him. Yo, all right, so I'm going to hand it off to you. Hold this down. I'll be right back.
Yeah, damn, I'll tell you. I guess all his shit coming out, boy.
All this shit. Oh, wait, before I go, remember what's her name said the same thing about him, that he wouldn't allow for them to be on the same floor as him. He wouldn't work together like whenever he went on stage to go do his rehearsals, right? Nobody was allowed to be around. Remember that. Hold on, bring it back.
Yeah. That's a fact. He thought he was Michael Jackson. You wasn't allowed to be in the same presence as him. How you ever on tour with somebody you can't talk to? And I believe that's why Keisha Cole left. One of them left the tour like, man, fuck this. I'm out of here. But yeah, it's crazy, man. R. Kelly he's been doing it for years, man, and now it's just that, it just takes one situation and it all comes out. So, Kells, he fucked up. He's been fucking up for years, and now, nobody cares. No, nobody cares to hide it no more. So now people can talk about it. Because the powers that be, maybe not be in the same position that could have saved him in the past. I'm telling you, he went on the tour. And nobody could have physical contact with him. How do you go on tour with somebody that you're not allowed to be around?
That's crazy.
But you're on his tour. You know what I'm saying? When he rehearsed, I can't be in the building.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So that's crazy. That's crazy, man. So that goes to show when people get like that, they got something to hide.
Yo.
And they don't want nobody to see nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And Neo said, all of them said that they're not allowed to be in the hallway. Like, that's a thing. Like, you can't even be in the hallway when he comes through. Why is that?
That's crazy. Exactly. Like, this is your tour. So you can't be scared of the artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's what you got to hide, man. You're doing too much, but they'll say, because he got all the money, and then somebody just denied, man. That's when you want to show nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing to be seen.
Yeah.
So if you keep it like that environment of we have no contact, nobody can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, he didn't want to see the young girls with him.
Yeah, yeah. It seems to be. Look, and he still. See, he's one of those, the powers that be, because they made so much money off his music, they've been securing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They keep him safe. He finds these weird states and he builds these weird compounds, and for some weird reason you have to sign a paper to go to his compound. And if the shit goes wrong, no, remember you signed off on this. You know what I'm saying? I mean?
Yeah.
It's type of weird shit. Like, he's weird, man. And that's like, Not even Michael Jackson was like that. You know, Michael Jackson was like, everybody said he was crazy, but now Michael Jackson wasn't hiding from the people, man.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't hiding from the people. Mike was just going through, you know, Mike, you know how with Mike, man, Mike just got caught up still trying to be a kid. And people, they seen the dollar sign in that, you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make sense when you're a grown man and you want to hang out with a bunch of kids. But we see that shit in the hood every day.
Yeah,
so,
but
you know what I'm saying?
I'm agreeing with you, right? But I think that it's not that he wanted to stay being a kid. I think that he just never had anybody show him how to be a man. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it could have been.
That's a fact. All he did was sing. That's it.
And get anything he want, they gave him. People don't understand part of it.
But girls.
Yeah, but girls.
Because, you know, girls are distracted. So they kept him, like you said, to sing and do this. So like you said, nobody never that's all he did. He wasn't like Jermaine enough. See, Jermaine got to smoke weed, get some pussy, disappear. Him, they kept him in the fucking closet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Mike got free when he got with Quincy fucking Jones. That's when Mike got free.
Quite possibly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he still then, but then he's been hated so long. That's why he bought a half a county and built Wonderland, or what they call it, because now he doesn't, like you say, he doesn't know how to deal with reality out of singing. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, he don't know how to be normal. Everything has to be hidden because that's what he's done all his life. That's for the power of a dollar, man.
I'm agreeing with you on that. But I also think his whole reasoning for buying that Neverland, whatever the fuck the name of that shit is, I think the whole reason for that was to also, he wanted to have his own Disneyland so he could have children around and they could come play in the events and do stuff, and so that he can like play with the, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, he's a kid himself. He's never been shown how to be. That's a perfect example of why we do need mentors, why we do need. I'm going to tell you one of the biggest things that piss me off, right? Why do we have to try to make it seem like the only way that a female could be respected is if she carries herself like a man? I don't think that shit is fair. I don't think that shit's fair to women. I don't think that's fair to men who love women. I don't think any of that shit is fair. I think that a woman should be able to be a female and a woman and carry herself like a woman, and we will fucking respect her. I don't think that we have to. It has to be a situation where a woman has to act like a man in order to get respect. I'm upset with that. I don't like that, and I think that's one of the reasons why I have a problem with feminism in itself. I think that women deserve respect for being women. I don't think women should have to act like men in order to get respect. Let me clear that before anybody. I'm not bashing anybody.
You know, I think that comes from, all right, when you deal with different cultures, like some East Indians, when I moved with East Indians, their wives be like the tyrants, and these guys be like, they'll treat us weird, but they thought, oh, I'm sorry. Then you got the West Indian females, they be on it, you know what I'm saying? I think because the more culture, see, in our culture, the only thing that we, African Americans, that we think everything has to be tough, everything has to be loud, because a lot of us don't know our culture, you know what I'm saying? Like if you had a mother that was sniffing dope and a father that was never there, then nobody really sat down to teach you what nationality you are, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we grew up just watching what was going on in the streets, and it's a difference. Like good example, my man's mom married all her life. They've been married for 50 years. She did the mother thing because that was a culture thing. In our culture, that's what the females do. They take care of their husband. They cook, clean, take care of the kids. That's their job. The man's job is to work. She stood in her line. She was the female in the relationship. He was the man in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's a culture thing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, we have to teach our kids. Like, we have to teach them. You know what I'm saying? We're not teaching our kids that your job is not to tell another man to suck your dick. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Your job is, you know what I'm saying? You can work, you can become a provider, you can be a great mom. You know what I'm saying? Respect doesn't mean that you have to go gun for gun with somebody or everything has to be loud. And I told you, that's just not understanding your culture. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's a culture thing. Like you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't take the time out to learn their culture, and then they understand the positions that the females play. That's why you notice the soccer moms, right? Dad works, mom take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or dad and mom work and nanny take care of the kids, but there's mutual ground and there's mutual respect.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to be loud and ignorant all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got a great point there, man, because it's crazy, right? Like why I gotta wrestle with you for you to feel you need to get my respect. You know what I'm saying? You right.
Let me respond to a comment real quick. Love and Lock Life says, as a feminist, I would tell you I agree with that statement you made 100. Agree 100% with the statement you made, 100% telling you that the new age social media feminism is destructive by truly being an advocate for equal and all. This is my position on feminism. First of all, just like there's toxic masculinity, there's toxic feminism. I'm assuming living Lock Life, that's the feminism that you don't agree with. The toxic feminism. Specifically, that is the feminism that I'm almost always addressing. When I'm not addressing that type of feminism, that's when I'm talking about when we do need to appreciate and love our women, that women should be proud of being women. Now, if you're telling me that that is what feminism you're speaking of, then I'm 100% on the side of that. I think that we should be building our women up more. I think that it shouldn't be a point where, we live in this weird culture where where beta males are in charge. So since beta males are in charge, they have to constantly have media up and just things to tear women down in order to make women accessible. You understand what I'm saying? So beta males are in charge of shit. Like, whenever you have the perfect example, I don't argue with nobody, but what happened? Beta males want to come argue with me. Why? Because they're beta males. This is real talk. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm doing my own thing. Me and Zeke, we doing our own thing. But what's gonna happen is beta males have to try to tear you down. Whenever you have a man that has to tear you down, whenever you have a female that has to tear you down, they're a beta. No alphas is ever trying to tear anybody down. You understand what I'm saying? Whenever you have somebody say, well, that person think that they're all of that, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, 9.9 times out of fucking 10, they are betas. Alphas are never thinking about how much somebody else thinks about themselves, because everybody should think the most about themselves. I don't even understand that logic. I don't even understand the logic about not liking somebody because they're confident. That's retarded. They're like, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
This is just weird, because this is that weird culture that we live in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, don't worry about that. But betas, they're always gonna try to tear people down. So a problem that a lot of y'all women have and a lot of us men have is that we get involved with beta males, or we get involved with beta females. And a woman can be an alpha female, and that doesn't mean that she's in a relationship with a man and she has to control him. All that means is that she's confident in herself and in her position. You understand what I'm saying? When you're an alpha male, you're confident in yourself and your position. That doesn't mean that you have to try to tear the people down around you. I think that is a big difference that people don't understand. They think that being an alpha or being the most dominant individual in a situation means that I have to try to tear down anybody that's coming close to me. That's not what that means. People that are trying to tear you down, they are betas. They are always betas. There are no alphas trying to tear anybody down. That is a fact. Now, with that being said, there's a difference between trying to tear somebody down and somebody saying or doing something and you clarifying the situation. And by you clarifying the situation, you ethering their ass. There's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? Just so we could be clear on that, because I know in the future somebody is going to come to me and say something, probably take a soundbite of this and say something and try to attack me. You already know it. But that's the point in which I'm trying to make. We have to try to foster confidence in each other. You understand what I'm saying? People don't do that enough. We're not trying to big each other up enough. We're not trying to enable each other enough to do positive things. A beta male is always going to try to tear you down. A beta male is always going to try to lift you up and then break you. You understand what I'm saying? Because that might be the only way to get you, is to lift you up and then try to break you. And you got to recognize that. And once you recognize that, you got to let niggas know right there on the spot, yo, you got to do what you got to do, because I'm not going for it and I don't care. And that's just the way I pick. That's the way I deal with shit personally. I forgot why we even got on this damn topic, but yeah. What, you got anything to add, Zeke? I forgot why we got on the damn topic. I just started going off. Zeke still there? He hung up. I think Zeke hung up. I'll shoot Zeke a email. Yeah, that's basically what that's going. So when I speak on feminists, I'm not speaking on women that want to get women and have women empowerment. There's nothing wrong with that. Women should want women to have empowerment. But at the same time, you know, if I have to choose between male empowerment or civil rights, I'm going to choose civil rights first every time. I'm a black male, not a male black. Make sense? So if I got to choose between empowering my people or empowering my gender, I'm always going to empower or try to empower my people first. And I think that's the problem that happens with a lot of feminism. A lot of feminism revolves around trying to empower the woman before trying to empower the actual race that they belong to. Yeah, I don't know what happened either. I ain't hang up on you, though. That's a fact.
Yeah. Hold on one second, brother. Hold on one second.
All right. So that's an issue. Hold on, let me call Ant. Yo, I'm calling Ant, yo. Hold on, hold on, I'm calling Ant.
What's up?
What's up, yo? Hold on, let me merge.
I gotta merge, yeah.
Yo, what up, yo? Everybody there?
What's good, OGZ? What's up? What's good? You already know. Hey, good show so far. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Can y'all hear me good?
You gotta speak up a little, but yeah, we hear you.
Well, let me take this headset out. Yeah, okay, I'm back.
There you go.
Shout out to the chat. Hey, what was I saying? Hey, we was talking about Soulja Boy. Look. Yeah. Soulja Boy might be corny and all that shit to y'all niggas and all that, but give credit where it's due. This nigga made his own lane. He had niggas cranking that in the hood. He had Kiss Me Through the Phone on the ringtone. See the reason why niggas got ringtones. He had Gucci bandana. He had Van with that lean, smoke nothing but Irene. Look. Say what you want about King Soulja, but he's King Soulja because he the one that started the new age shit. Like, call it what it is. He before Chief Keef. He before goddamn XXX. He before all them niggas. So, I mean, shit. And he had legit hits. He started that shit solo. He ain't have no cosign from no big rappers. He ain't have a gang with him. He ain't have none of that. So, now that, you know what I'm saying, a nigga making videos and y'all, some niggas thinking that he's copying 6ix9ine, when nigga, he was doing this shit like 3 years ago. He was supposed to box Chris Breezy in the celebrity boxing match. He was in the hood, all that extra shit. So shout out to King Soulja for goddamn,
being the blueprint to the new rappers. That might not be a good thing for us real rap fans, King Soulja, but we respect the hustle, my nigga. Hey,
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because you definitely right about that shit. I swear you, I think he gets a check from YouTube and Google because he's like the first superstar that like blew up off of that. Like before, like he, like you said, ringtones, like all this technology shit. He was the first. So most people, that's the first. They signed better contracts.
That's
I
a
don't
fact.
think Soulja Boy gonna be poor, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think he signed. Even if he ain't signing, whatever management he had, he signed a hell of a deal because all his shit was technology.
Yeah, and another thing, it's niggas out here hating on the game system he made. He got the damn game box. I'm gonna say this. Hey, he trying to make extra money and do other shit. He already done showed y'all the new age the wave on how to get money and do shit off YouTube. Let him try something else. And even if he is getting sued, it is what it is. I can go to I don't know what people got in other states, but we got Family Dollar here. You go in there, you might see a damn game box for $20 with 60 games on it. That's for the kids that really can't, the parents that can't afford to get the kid the Xbox One right now. So even if Soulja put his name on it, shit, it is what it is. Y'all can't act like Soulja Boy wasn't making y'all niggas do the goddamn Superman in the street. Even street niggas was doing the Superman. It is.
Yeah, do the Superman. I was doing the Superman. Damn. I was a hit, my nigga.
And no offense to 6ix9ine, but nigga, we don't even hear none of your shit on the radio and that. Yeah, that's because we can't understand shit you say. Because 6ix9ine can't rap. I'm sorry. It don't matter where he's from, what he is. Nigga not good at rapping. And I don't want to hear New Age, DMX, none of that shit. No, all I hear is Blicky, and 6ix9ine this. And stuff.
6ix9ine, that's up my dick.
I'm sorry. I don't. Look. Hey,
I told you got that word copywritten. You rather got that word copywritten, suck a dick. But
DMX. And DMX, now listen, when DMX said it, he was going to see you by himself. When the nigga said that to you and he ready to come fight you after it, then you got to accept that when he say it, but he got 15 niggas in front of him, and then they can't even fight like that. No offense, but y'all had 2 niggas at the airport. Y'all was supposed to stomp them out immediately. It wasn't even supposed to be close. But anyway, shout out to 6ix9ine. Hope they free that nigga soon.
Everybody.
You gotta just give Soulja credit.
Gotta give
credit.
I'm gonna tell yo, Ed, you know what's funny?
Yeah, what's up?
This is the weird shit, right? Is that DMX was like the illest, man. When DMX got his first royalty check for remember the year he put out the double albums, them 2 albums.
Yeah.
He put out the second album, the third album. They finally gave him his royalty check. He stopped making good music after that. He said he jerked him. He jerked me. I'm not never again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, DMX was fire. His dog
he was fire.
DMX got real niggas songs. So when he tell a nigga suck my, he's meaning real life. He will come see you in this beat like that.
Fact.
So when he said it, it was more. We really believe this nigga. Yeah, like you got Flippin'. Like y'all go listen to Flippin' real quick. Just listen to that shit. If you don't get chilled by that, even if you don't like DMX, that shit is just a real life song. He got what these bitches want from a nigga. He got fucking man. Come on, man.
Shout out to Love and Lock Life with the donation. She says shout out to Soulja Boy. Shout out to Frost and the Mod Crew. Shout out to Zeke Superman.
Yeah, in the U.S. So we most of us know that Soulja ain't no rapper like that, but he made some fucking songs.
And it was good songs. It worked. It worked.
I'm not saying
he killed Ice-T. He said Ice-T that.
Now a couple of years ago is when he started quote unquote trolling and talking extra shit. But I'm talking about before he was able to start doing all that, he was putting out music and he was putting niggas on. He helped produce a lot of songs in the day, and niggas don't even know about it. So I'm just trying to give credit. I ain't saying the nigga good, but
I get credit with credit too. Yeah, yeah.
But with 6ix9ine, I mean, nigga, it's like all your songs on the billboard, but nobody knows none of them. So yeah, I know we know Gummo and I guess I don't even know Gummo. All I know is the video with niggas damn Millie rocking and all shaking with flags on. That's all I can remember. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know none of the lyrics. Even Soulja Boy, you know the hook. Kiss me through the phone. You can at least do the hook. Like no offense, nothing like that. But yeah. And I know we talk about the mentor and shit. Well, I think that's I know Queen from Detroit wanted to talk about that earlier. But yeah, I think people should have. It's more on the older people in the neighborhood that want to go be a mentor because. Mentor, where I'm living at, it's actually you got to volunteer to do that. And there's a lot of people that do that. And I respect the people that did that because even I have done that. And I started trying to mentor when I was 18. I would help coach youth basketball, youth.
Hold on 1 second. We don't call females hoes in here. I'm just gonna give you Little Mexico. I'm not gonna time you out this time
Mexico, for. That's why niggas say you was pushing it, my nigga, because.
You got one more time to disrespect women up here. One more time.
No name calling.
We're not going to ban you, but you're going to get the shitload of fucking timeouts. One more time.
He's been acting a little on the edge. This is the first time seeing Little Mexico, but shout out to Little Mexico for disrespecting the rules of the chat. Somebody tell me that for that.
Yeah, time out for that, man.
Hey, matter of fact, that's that timeout that Zeke gave common sense on accident. Give it to him for the accidental timeout Zeke gave common sense. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
He said that was a 6ix9ine hook. So that's the only hook 6ix9ine has? You couldn't have thought of one of the ones that did disrespect women?
Because of that. We got to leave him because he's right. Because nobody knows 6ix9ine shit.
All right. But just so you know, there's no disrespecting women in here. Just so we clear.
Yeah. Because I just mentioned the DMX title and somebody could have took it the wrong way. So I understand Little Mexico. Shit happens. But yeah, one more time. But as far as the mentoring shit, like every shit is different, but there's different ways you can mentor. And you ain't got to necessarily mentor kids you don't know. If, one of your friends work a lot during the day or something, you can be trusted and you can help. You got kids, take a group of kids out, try to get up with your friends. I got kids and try to make activities for the kids to do to keep them out of certain shit. It start when they're young. If you start doing shit with your kids when they're young, they're going to always rather do shit with you than just go out and be on their own.
Not just that, but I think you 100% right. I'm just adding to what you're saying. I think a problem that we also have is a lot of times people leave their kids to their own fucking mechanisms. We don't have a lot of times because of work or whatever the case might be, because there's probably only one parent in the house or whatever the case might be, that we leave kids to their own devices too often. Kids need structure. Like we have to teach kids structure. People wonder why there's a lot of adults that grow up and don't have structure because they didn't have structure as children.
They became children at a young age, and at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. A lot of, just like I said, when I was growing up in the 90s, I was born in the late 80s, but I am a real 90s baby because I got the experience. I got to learn all my shit through the 90s. Niggas that was born in 97, you're 2000 baby.
Yeah,
niggas that was born in the 70s, you're 80s baby. We not, you know what I'm saying? So through the 90s, look, hey, when we knew about people going through the shit in the 80s, a lot of parents in the house fucked up, so the younger kids had to be grown then. It is what it is. A lot of the younger kids that parents was maybe fucked up or maybe worked too much or had friends that was, hey, peer pressure is a motherfucker. Sometimes it ain't peer pressure, it's just that, you see one thing, you think the grass is green on the other side, but when you decide to finally go there, you find out it's not sometimes. There's plenty of movies from the 90s that displayed that younger people was being more grown. That's the whole 90s was that, and it was out in the open. And I'm not saying it's right at all, but that's just like every time is different.
Think of them John Hughes movies. No, he's dead on. Think of them John Hughes movies. It was always teenagers of some kind like being in adult situations. Yeah, you're 100% right.
Everything. All our R&B songs from the 90s, 90% of that fire was 15, 16-year-olds singing shit. All right, yeah. 15, 16, and you the breadwinner of your family, damn right you're going to feel like you're in control of it. Age really don't matter then, because you're like, I'm the one making the money, just like with the younger girls that might be from not even the hood, because it happens in the hood, the country. If you feel like you got an opportunity to help your family out, you're going to do that shit. And that's selling drugs, that's selling sex, that's robbing, that's stealing, that's getting a job and working all your life where you don't see your family. Hey, everything still affects somebody in some type of way, no matter what it is. So that whole 90s shit, when y'all listen to leaders, y'all got to understand that we also had Monica, we also had Brandy, we also had 702, we also had Black, we also had we had TLC. They wasn't just 27 from the gate. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of that. And we also had Kevin Campbell and fucking So For Real and, you know, Young Boy Group and shit like that. When you get in a position and you start making a little bread, a lot of people start smelling themselves. So even we had Usher too. So even at a young age, if a guy 15 but his song platinum, I'm sorry, but he's fucking 40-year-olds in London.
Yeah.
And I know
that's
I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with it, but that's what he's doing. So think about if a 15-year-old boy can fuck a 40-year-old in London because he wants to. Why wouldn't a 15-year-old chick? And I'm not calling them fast enough. It's just human nature. Why wouldn't she feel that? Oh, I'm rich. I can get whoever I want to. I'm sorry to say that, and I'm not defending nobody because shit. And I'm just going off what I seen when I was coming up. And yeah, shit was against the law back then too. And it was also against and like I said this also. A lot of people that's over 40, your grandpa is 15 years older than your grandma. And a lot of you
I won't say that now, not me, but you ain't
not me.
My pops is 90, you know what I'm saying? And I'm 45.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm saying not
he's an old motherfucker already, that fucking old bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but okay, and another thing, so the parents that's from the 90s, that's like 38.
Yeah, son.
The kid 25.
25, bro.
Yeah, and you 38.
I mean, grandmother's 38.
Grandmother's 38, and she's from the 90s. So, come on now, I'm just saying, times are different. Now we're in the time where people want to go back and look and say, oh, well, even though I might have thought it was cool back then, it ain't now. That's understandable. So we got to go from here. It's not fair to go all the way back there unless somebody's actually putting a knife to your throat and taking it from you. And I understand it ain't got to just be physically. People can manipulate you and everything. But some of these stars, we really don't know what they're going through. They get money, they get fame. And for us regular folks, us regular people, we don't know how the fuck that feel to be commenting on if they could put 1,000 racks, put 10 racks in our face. Goddamn, a lot of you niggas would do anything for $100. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, let's not just judge everything. We gotta live for the moment because as far as that R. Kelly and leadership, when they got married, nigga, I was 7, 8.
That shit fucked.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
But when he did that, it wasn't that. When that first came out, we just looked at it as a publicity stunt. That was his artist. They singing together. They were trying to do an Ike and Tina situation. That's how we looked at it.
Right.
That's how we looked at it. Like, oh,
yeah.
And that's how we looked at it. Like, oh shit, he married the young R&B chick. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm pushing now, but when he pissed on Sparkle's niece and all that thing.
Allegedly
is when he sort of lost me. That's when he lost.
I understand.
Before that, the Leah thing, I looked at it as a publicity stunt. Because remember when R. Kelly first came out, he was in a group. He wasn't R. Kelly a sort of artist. He was R. Kelly with Public Announcement. Then he separated from them, but then that's when he did his first album. His first album really was with Public Announcement. You know what I'm saying? And then when he broke off is when he did R. Kelly and Aaliyah. And I ain't gonna front. At that time, Aaliyah was the hottest R&B chick in the game. And he was the hottest R&B cat. So it looked different. Like, nobody really cared about nobody was beefing about that. Because back then, the only thing, I'm going to tell you what was going on in hip-hop back then, the biggest beef was the cursing. They was going, that censorship with the music stuff, they was going hard on that. Like, that was the big issue. They got tired of NWA calling us out bitches.
Shout out to George Tucker for getting mad at Pac, wondering why Pac called them hoes bitches.
Yeah, you remember that? Yeah.
That's what I grew up on. That
was an issue then.
Yeah.
That was an issue then.
But yeah, it's like, you know, look, I'm put like this. If they try to accuse Pac of raping a woman, because like Pac says, secrets in the dark, only her and I know. Now I'm sitting in the state pen doing time slow. They would have got R. Kelly back then too if they felt that that's what it was. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's my fact done with Aaliyah.
Yeah.
With the so-called case thing. I'm talking about.
With the Aaliyah thing is funny because with the Aaliyah thing it was good publicity. Yo, he mad with the young John Beach. That's how it was a different time back then. So back then when he, you know what I'm saying? So when he said that they was married a couple was a fake letter, marriage license and it was ill. But nobody cared.
Yeah. When I was 8, 9 in the hood, chicks 3 years older than me had big earrings, all the gold, and they had like 2 kids. So if I was 8 or 9, they was 12, 13, and they
14. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's horrible. That's horrible. But like I said,
that's what crack cocaine did to the situation. That's what crack cocaine did to
a lot of
communities. Tore them down. So you're right. So everybody had to be older. Everybody had to be grown. Everybody had to
grow up fast.
So
yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And with him, but in his situation, it's just that I don't know if there's a publicity stunt. Like, because he just left a group, and now his new thing was that, and I think it was Cho Play, the album he put out. That's fake. That was fire. When that popped off, he had her and she popped, you know what I'm saying? And it worked. And it was like, it just worked. And then when she decided to go F him in his record deal, is when he got divorced or separated. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't over like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And even if they did have some type of relationship or whatever, I'm not saying it's right, but at the end of the day, look, know what you're getting into, and look, I ain't trying to fucking take up for nobody, but it is what it is. That's the how.
But you know what? Every state is different. So when it comes to that, the ages for that is different in different states. Like New York State, I believe, is 17. Some other states is like 15.
You can be in my state at 15, meaning you.
That's what I'm saying. Every state is different. So it's like it depends on just where and the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I just think that overall, this should not push because we got a couple dollars in our pocket. That the first thing that we do is we stand in front of a high school. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a car, a chain. I'm standing right in front of here. You know what I'm saying?
That was horrible. When I was in high school, all the freshmen got niggas coming to pick them up from school in the car.
The old niggas, you see the old niggas, they pulling up like, oh shit.
And I was sure that some of them old niggas wasn't thinking, I got me a little kid. He was thinking, I got me a little girl. He was thinking, I got me a wife. I got me a chick that's going to do what I say. A lot of
those funny where you said that at. That's all.
That's a what?
Like even with the other races, you see a lot of that. They go young, you know what I'm saying? And they just like that. Like you see somebody, damn, bro, you 50 years old, so he's 19. He just some people just like him young. Yeah, that's bingo.
It's about control because there's also women out here that like them a young boy because he'll wash the car, he'll do everything she wants him to, and he'll shut the fuck up when she says. Everybody wants somebody that's gonna shut the fuck up when they say it. It is what it is. Not being rude.
That's a fact. And you know, you just by you saying that, you takes it back to the R. Kelly tour when nobody can have contact with him but himself. You know what I'm saying? That's a person you control. This is my tour. It's just like you said, control. Your control is crazy. A person do anything to be in just to show their control. Yo, I seen something on the thing, and I'm not changing the subject, but I just seen something, right?
Yeah.
Kempson just won the national championship, and this guy is feeding them hamburgers from
that
McDonald's.
Was fire to me. That's the American way.
You know what I'm saying?
McDonald's went to Burger King and some pizza. That's a Trump.
And now look, that he showed his power. Any way that he can show his power, he's going to show his power. The reason why this country right now is going through what we're going through, because the only power that he can exhaust is he's going to use it to its full extent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how you can't give a person that feels that only way that he can come across to you is showing his power. You know what I'm saying? I can't be normal with you. I can't see eye to eye without me showing my power. That's all he does. And I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to any nigga that say I abuse my power as a mod too. So I know that.
Yeah. They call you Donald Trump with a mod. Oh God. Sometimes it's respected, but you have to
build a wall at the BBN to block the troll. This was that. Support my wall to block the troll. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. I just want y'all to know I'm not sitting there saying I like creeps. I'm sitting there saying that I've seen a lot worse. And, you know what I'm saying, that don't make it good. But for people, all of us should know, for the most part, we was alive then. And some of us didn't think it was right. Some of us was like, shit, that's happening next door to me. And some of us was like, oh, shit, that's me right now. Whether you was the older nigga with the younger chick or you was the... Look, not everybody, but a lot of people done had the older babysit chick try to show them out when they was about 6 years old. That turned them into a stallion. Hey, I'm just putting that out there. I'm just saying, but that don't make it good. And you know, hello. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all already know my damn kid. Hear me talking to the chat. He like, nah, nigga, talk to me. He's yelling my name. He sound like Mr. Frost landlord. I had to get away from him. Yeah, all right, I'm coming. But yeah, hey, shout out to the chat. Big good talking to you, Mr. Frost. Thanks for having me on. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm going to still play R. Kelly. I'm not thinking about what the nigga do. Y'all do know I always separate how I feel about somebody personally because I don't know them. So I shouldn't feel about them in any type of way. And all this is actual hearsay. And I feel sorry for anybody that really went through some shit. And y'all know how it really is. And I also respect people that know that when they was 14, 15, they know they was being fast as shit. And yeah, now that you look at it now, it was wrong. But back then, it wasn't wrong to you. That don't make it better. It just make it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Salat. Olive.
Yeah. Zeke. Is Zeke here? All right, so I don't hear Zeke, so I don't know what the hell. Zeke. Don't gotta merge. We already merged. All right, so I don't know where Zeke's at. We're about to close out, so I was gonna let him, do his shit, talk his shit before we close out. But I don't think I'm gonna have the opportunity to. But we'll leave it hooked up while I close out. Zeke might be making noodles. Yeah, when your last and all the party is over. Both phones. Look, man. All right, we're gonna close this up. I hope everybody had a beautiful day. I enjoyed having y'all in here. Remember, if y'all hit the like button, YouTube is gonna send more people to the chat. Nobody's hitting the like button. They're not gonna send out more notifications. But I'm not gonna be talking about that every single time because it just gets monotonous. It's tiring to keep mentioning the same damn thing. Anyway, Yeah, look, I love y'all. Go check out the merch. See if there's anything that you like. I have a whole bunch of shirts over there that accidentally it shows the back of the shirt, and you have to click on the thing and then flip it around so you can see what's on the front. You'll tell the shirts that they're the wrong way because you'll see this BBN like that on the back. That means that the shirt is turned around the wrong way, and you have to flip the shirt around and see what's actually on it. I'm sorry that happened. I don't know how to fix that. If I did, I would. Anyway, I love y'all. I want everybody to have a beautiful day. Now, I know we're going to be back tonight, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got to run out. I'm going to try to make sure that we drop some vids today. I might put up a Soulja Boy vid because I just want to talk about that bullshit. I might do a sports vid today. Not 100% sure. There's a couple of other topics that I might talk about. Not 100% sure. I might make a video just because I think it's absolutely hilarious that they're saying that Tekashi is writing raps in prison, but when he's not in prison, he has a ghostwriter. So I don't understand that shit. Yeah, look, I love y'all, man. Everybody, just have a good day. Just guard your energy today. Guard your energy. Don't let the bullshit, swallow you up. Some bullshit is happening over here. We're going to leave it in that moment. We're going to go to the next moment. We're going to leave the bullshit in that moment. We're not going to follow behind the bullshit. Screw the bullshit. You feel me? The bullshit is going to be left here. We're going here and beyond. So let's let people keep their bullshit with them. All right? Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombs. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.
Shout out to Punks.